pace with control of this race. Here comes a run from Davey Hazard. He blocks the 10. Not going to be enough. Ryan Pace is going to win at Talladega.
Already trying to hold off Wilson. He's done a good job so far. Wilson, one last desperate attempt to the bottom. He won't get there. Nick Curry wins at Bristol.
Coming out turn number 2, coming down the back straightaway here. Looks like he's in a class of his own right now.
Merzlak, one final time, get around the 55, big time send.
He hits the wall, he hits it, he gets the lead, but can he hang on to it? Oh my goodness, he made it to the line!
Big push down the backstretch is going to give him a good run through the corners.
A little bit
follow from the 1.
A little bit of contact there for second, but coming to the line, Toby Roberson's going to take home the checkered flag and victory here from the new Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Before I wrap things up here in this segment, your thoughts on the type of race we're going to see tonight? And I would have to agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to tonight's feature presentation, the Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series presented by Voiles Trucking, live right here on JTN. Tonight we head to upstate New York and the Watkins Glen International Road Course for 32 laps of heart-pounding green flag wheel-to-wheel racing around one of the fastest road courses in all of the land. Hello and welcome, folks. My name is JoeTowNetwork. Join me up here in the booth tonight. You know him, you love him. He is the one and only Mr. Chris Pickett. Chris, welcome to the Glen.
Joe, good to be with you here in upstate New York, the Finger Lakes region. Always a gorgeous area up here. Looking forward to some great action at the classic Watkins Glen track. How many turns does this place have, Joe?
7.
No!
Has 7 turns. 7 turns here tonight at Watkins Glen.
I'm going to fight you. No, it has 11.
7.
Join us in the chat tonight and let us know how many turns this place has. Okay?
I'll just make a poll question.
There we go. Yes. Is it 7 or is it 11? Oh, thank heaven. All silent as Joe puts together the poll.
That's right. Chris, 32 laps for these drivers tonight. A couple pit stops needed, tire wear, fuel, blah, 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 blah. 3 races left, including tonight for the Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series season. How do you see our last road course of the year shaking out?
I think it could be anybody's race. I mean, this place, strategy does play a factor, obviously, with it being a road course. You'll see guys short pitting. You'll see guys try and stretch the fuel. So you're going to see a lot of comers and goers throughout the field. Probably not as much in the way of passing, coming and going, but you'll definitely see some guys try and leapfrog the field, maybe try and catch somebody off on strategy and get a top 5 or a top 10 out of this thing before this thing's over.
All right, we got that poll up. Zach agrees with me, though, just saying.
My gosh.
So.
Children.
He says it's for consistency's sake is why the last 2 are called 10 and 11, but Chris likes to say that there's 4 corners in the bus stop, even though it's only 1. This,
the game manual says 4.
This is your AutoSim 2 race preview. Remember, AutoSim 2 is now available on Steam. Qualifying is underway. You're going to start seeing those results trickle across the top of your screens at home. You like a good trickle, Chris? You like a good trickle?
I like Dick Trickle, yes.
Oh.
So it works out good, yeah.
Wait, you like what?
Dick Trickle, the driver.
Oh, okay.
His name is Dick Trickle.
That's not real.
Reference. Anyway.
Not real.
Yeah. You're not real, man.
I'm not real.
Yeah.
I'm actually fake. I'm an AI voice. Did you know that?
I believe that.
I'm actually an AI. Yeah.
Oh, we are on one tonight, folks.
We are. We were down in the garage area. We were perusing
down there. Yeah.
I was probably, this used to be the Bud at the Glen, right? Or what was it?
That's a different kind of Bud now.
Anywho,
moving right along.
That's crazy that you said that.
Yeah,
wow.
From me, yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. Talis says there's only 2 turns at the Glen. I don't think that's correct. Yeah.
That's not accurate at all. Well,
I mean,
if
really?
You crash, you only went through 2, so maybe.
Wait, you crash in turn 2?
Crash in turn 2. You've
Okay.
only made it through 2.
Cassie said not a clue. Keep it that way, Kathy. Keep it that way.
Okay, another question.
Okay.
Is it the bus stop or is it the inner loop?
Bus stop. Chris
There we
can
are.
still hear me.
I've got the stream up.
No.
Unless it died. Oh, it died.
Yeah. Yeah, we're back. Hello. Welcome.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, that was weird.
We're back. Apologies for that, folks. We have been having some weird issues here at JTN Central as of late, but qualifying's done. So before we say anything else that could get us in trouble with HR, Chris, why don't you take us through tonight's starting lineup?
Glad to do it, Joe. Pole sitter tonight here at Watkins Glen is Ricky J with a minute 9.977 lap. Alongside is Miller in the 86 with a 1 minute 10.537 lap. In row 2, it's the 18 of Tyler Mallon and the 92 of Joshua Clements. In row 3, it's Silver Bullet and Wiley King. In row 4, it's the 9 of Ken Hansen and the 66 of Terry Scott. In row 5, it's the 103 of Nelly and the 03 of HB Hardy. In the 7th row, the 028 of Monty Keller and the 51 of Stenzo. In row 8, it's the 144 of Magoo and the 49 of Brain Fade. And rounding out your field tonight is the 67 of Joshua Moyers. That's how we do it here at the Glen.
The Glen.
The Glen.
The Glen.
Doug Glen.
The Glen.
Well, that Yoo-hoo's just hitting different tonight, Joe. Oh, wow. Within a half a second of the track record.
Half a second?
That's what I'm seeing. Yeah.
That's kind of poor.
A minute
quicker.
9.463.
Be quicker.
Yeah, I wonder where Ricky J messed it up.
Yeah.
We'll have to ask him later.
Well.
Why didn't you get a record?
See your champion
Tyler
there,
Mallon.
Tyler Mallon.
Back in familiar colors tonight.
Thankfully. My goodness. I didn't see this Interstate Batteries car for like ever.
I know, right?
It's like, what are we doing? You get in.
Ooh. That's going to be fun to the S's tonight.
T-I-double-G-R.
Oh.
You don't remember that?
Maybe.
You don't?
It's coming to me.
Really?
I don't know.
Wow.
Is it Tigger?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, now I hear it. Okay, yeah. I thought that's what you were doing, but I didn't know if you spelled it right. It threw me off when you were spelling it.
You can't spell it wrong, okay? If you spell that wrong, all right, you just...
That was entirely my point, Joe. I
I
thought
don't
you
know.
spelled it wrong.
That's what... Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Tyler! He pulled a Bobby Labonte.
Tyler's dead.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, he's okay.
Oh, he's back.
Let's get a replay of that here. We don't usually do replays in practice, but
But we have to if you pile drive the end of the pit
if you do
road.
that, I mean,
Yeah.
do we want to go on board? I think we're
Let's
going
go
on
on
board.
board. Let's go on board. Here we go. Into are we calling this 11 or 7?
7. Off of
Okay,
7.
turn 7. I'm going to screw this
Into the
up on.
wall.
Oh, he catch the wall.
And
And
shish
hello,
kebab.
barrels. Oh.
And
That
actually,
sudden
underneath
stop is what
this,
gets you there.
you can hear the screams.
Yes. And then immediately back on pit road.
Just
Great job by the towing crew there. That's impressive.
no kidding.
And way to have the crew ready to go with the backup. It was almost like they knew that was coming.
Almost.
You guys usually using this boy Tyler again. These guys kind of using happy hour as usual as practice for pit road and such, making sure they know where their boxes are. And Miller and Mallon playing Bubba versus Bowman down the pit lane here.
Hey, what'd you think of that penalty?
I'm glad it didn't involve points.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that was warranted. fine is what it is. I mean, I liked, so I listened to Dale Jr.'s podcast this week, and he was talking about how the fine was higher because Bowman had his belts loose. And Junior went on a soapbox about why are his belts loose before he gets back to the pit lane. I totally agree with that. I mean, keep your belts on, keep all of your safety equipment on until you get back to the pits. That way we wouldn't even have this conversation. Oh, he put the window net down and he's up against the wall and now he's been bounced into the wall. There's a problem. Yeah, I kind of agreed with that. I thought that was... But given the circumstance, I think the fine might have been a little bit on the high side for that, I think, but not terribly. I think it was pretty close. What did you think, Joe?
I wouldn't have penalized him at all.
No penalty at all?
Yeah, I think we've seen drivers this year do worse and not get a penalty, so...
Yeah.
Like,
Host
Truex. No, not Truex. Truex at Martin or at Richmond earlier this year.
Oh, yeah. Where he ran over like 2 people?
Going on a demolition derby.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Totally forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Hocevar did get penalized, didn't he? That's right.
Yeah, but he only got a $25,000 fine.
Did he get points, though?
I think so.
I think he got points, too.
Yeah, I think so.
But he was wrecking him under caution and spun him back across the track,
yeah.
too. So.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I know.
Don't use your car as a weapon is the moral of the story, but rubbing fenders after the race probably isn't worth a $50,000 fine.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
But yeah, you got guys out there being battery rams and not getting penalties pretty much. So
yeah. I think the precedent in that was the Carl Edwards Dale Jr. deal back in, what was that, 06 or something?
Yeah, Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Of course, Junior also said, "What was I doing with my hand out the window?" So,
Dale.
Oh, Dale.
Dale and his concussion brain. Getting ready to go Grayson here.
Jeez.
Car's getting lined up. 32 laps tonight from Watkins Glen. Folks, if you ever feel like you have a concussion, please go see a doctor. Don't risk that.
Okay, I'll be back.
Chris Pickett, everybody.
Thank you. I'll be here for the next couple Thursdays. An emphatic command.
Drivers, start your engines. And there's the command. His cars roll off here. Ricky J gonna lead them to green in the 93. Miller to the outside. Row 2, Tyler Mallon and Joshua Clements. Row 3, Silver Bullet and Wiley King. Row 4, Ken Hansen and Terry Scott. And rounding out your top 10 tonight, Nelly and Monty Keller. Ezzy Hardy back in the 03 tonight, starting in 11th. Who's outside?
Good to see him back in the field.
Who's outside is Greg Stenzowski. Back there in row number 7, it's the 144 of Magoo and the 49 of Brain Fade. And rounding out your field of 15 here this evening, the 67 of Joshua Moyers.
I like that color on that 67 tonight.
You big Dr. Pepper guy?
I do like Dr. Pepper.
Like a good,
I like for something about that red on that 67 tonight. Looks
like a good pep
sharp.
every now and then.
I do. I don't have any in the fridge tonight though. It's still the same as last week. You know, the A&W zero sugars and Yoo-Hoos. I'm on my second one now. Could be a fun night.
You gotta say Yoo-Hoo every time you crack one open. Go Yoo-Hoo. That's real.
That would be Yahoo, but we'll roll with it.
Nope. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
All right.
I'm right, you're wrong.
You know, I really hope this race is hell of a good.
Sour cream dips?
You didn't see the signs back on the backstretch?
I saw them.
Okay. All right. I get the sponsor plugs where I can here.
Sour cream dip.
It is.
Oh,
I have not had any of that. There's not any near me.
I remember they used to, because the Michigan race was sponsored by it a couple times. The June race.
Yeah, the 400, yeah.
Yeah, they're both 400s, so that didn't really narrow it down, Christopher.
I just need to shut up.
But So they had samples at the track, but
I guess it's a northern distributing thing. I guess.
yeah,
Like
I know we have it.
Northeast
I know
and-
we have it at the grocery store, so I'm surprised you don't.
We're in that.
We're
no
in that
man's
weird
land.
area
Yeah,
where like
we're on the line where you start seeing Howard Johnson's and stop seeing Stuckies. We're on that line.
don't know what either of those things are.
Oh Lord. Okay, we don't have a Bojangles, a Cookout, or a Waffle House.
Yeah,
Make it make sense.
I
We
need,
do have a White Castle.
That White Castle's good.
Yes. Wish we had a Waffle House. I wish we had a combination Waffle House, Cookout, and Bojangles in one building. I'd be real happy.
Getting going green, and we're gonna shut up and watch some race cars go in some pretty awkward circles here tonight. Ricky J with control, Miller to his outside, Tyler Mellon, Joshua Clements, and Silver Bullet, your top 5 here to start this race. 32 laps from the Glen. It looks like the stream died again.
Yeah, you went robot.
Green flag, and we're racing from Watkins Glen.
Miller trying to outbrake Ricky J into turn 1. Gets out on that outside. Everybody safe through turn 1. Ricky J leads him up through the S's. Down the backstretch for the first time.
Getting ready to enter the interloop here for the first time this evening. Ricky J with about a half car length lead. Miller closes the gap, gets heavy on the brakes. Clements through to third now. Got by Tyler Mellon for that spot. And Silver Bullet still hanging on to the 5th position.
Smooth through the inner loop. Everybody through there. Through the carousel.
Everybody single file.
Nice clean first lap here by everybody. Great job.
And they're drifting here in turn 7. 6. Now 7. Counting is hard.
Oh. Already got loose off final corner. And lap 1 in the books.
Oh, Terry Scott, buddy.
Hang on to it.
Moyer's going to have a run up the hill here.
Monty Keller in front of him did a great out-braking maneuver on Nelly down to turn 1 on that lap. Leaders into the inner loop.
Like cutting these curbs pretty heavy.
They're past cutting the curbs. They're in the grass to the inner loop, especially exiting. You can make up some time if you hit that inner loop just right.
And get it straight almost, right?
Yes. You try and straighten it out is basically what you're trying to do through there. The downside is you hit the curb the wrong way, you're going to go for a ride. Several guys using all the runoff off turn 6. See what I did there? I'm catching on to the counting. Battle for the
Wonderful.
lead. Miller's closing it up, not letting Ricky J get away too much here. Nelly letting everybody go in turn 1 back in the pack a little bit. They fell from 9th back to 13th in turn 1.
Safe to say Nelly's not liking the road courses.
Not at the moment, anyway. I think we've already had a retiree. I think Stenzo dropped out early. Yep. He's out with a wheel issue. I wonder if he...
Like he
found a
lost a
barrier.
wheel?
Yeah, that's what it's showing in the retirement.
He came with an issue there off the carousel, loses 2 spots. Oh, Monty Keller's around.
Oh, man, he was moving up and looped it in turn 6.
That's going to bring out the first caution of the night here on lap 3.
So we have no local yellows here tonight.
Correct.
That's a bummer. Slid off the track and everything. Yeah, you can see it kind of, yep. A little wheel hop there getting into turn 6. Yeah, if that had been real life, we'd be on lap 8 now.
Upcoming races here on JTN, presented by Scheme Haven, July 25th. Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series action from Texas, 1 week from tonight. And woo!
I think we lost the stream again, Joe.
We're still.
Are we still there?
No.
I was watching your signal tank, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, we're blipping in and out tonight, folks. Apologies. I have no idea what's wrong with the internet as of late.
Who does your provider rhyme with?
Xfinity. I guess I could have said infinity, but you know.
I wasn't expecting that.
I'm waiting to see if they're gonna jack the rate up.
I think at this point, I think the reliability issue outweighs the rate increase that you'll get. So
Yeah, I would make that gander too.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, we moved the antenna a little bit from the computer, so we'll see if that.
Oh, you got your ice maker in the way again?
No, but that
Okay.
was funny. That was really funny. The ice maker made that big of a difference. I do wonder if maybe it got bumped somewhere
You
to.
seem more stable now.
Yeah.
Like it's still bouncing around, but it's not as bad now. So hopefully that fixes it.
Don't worry about it. Also,
As a fellow streamer, I'm worried about it.
folks at home, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Also, just some programming notes. August 10th, Robbie Nice's Memorial Race is going to be live right here on JTN Saturday night, August 10th from Talladega. Encourage drivers, if they want to get in, to head over to the Bomb Squad Racing League to get more details there. And then October 28th, second edition of the Danny Hardy Memorial. That's a Monday, again, October 28th. And also wanted to send out our support and well wishes to Jeannie, Yule, Che, Hezzy, who's out there racing tonight. Uncle Phil, just wanted to shout y'all out if you're watching tonight. No, it's been a hard time. We're thinking about you. All these drivers are as well, and throwing some love your way. Hoping everything starts to turn a corner for y'all. And yeah, drivers down pit lane here for the first time tonight for pit stops.
Nobody stayed out, so all same strategy until we figure out what everybody's doing on the pit stops. Go. Got one taking 2 tires.
Ooh.
Not a bad play. I think everybody else was 4 in fuel. The lap 5, I don't know. Can they make it on one stop from here?
They're gonna try.
That's what they're trying to do.
They're gonna try.
Is your overlay? There we go. I was about to ask if your overlay was frozen.
No, I was just leaving it there for the folks at home if they wanted to read it. You know.
Write it down.
Hey, promotional
Put it in your
material.
phone.
What?
Yeah,
What else
put
was
your
that
phone.
bit of the screen doing? You know.
Exactly. Yeah.
Was it doing anything else?
It's still not. So yeah, just leave it up. 14. 14 turn. What? Oh, okay. I get it. 2 in the carousel. We're doing the whole 90-degree thing again. Yeah, I think you moving the antenna fixed it.
I
I
think
think
so
we're
too.
in good shape now, Joe. Well done, buddy.
Sometimes it's just that simple, ain't it?
I'm telling you.
Meanwhile,
Back at the range.
Infinity Wireless.
Infinity Wireless.
Big energy, big telecoms.
Always
Why?
like the Bill Engvall thing talking about calling his satellite provider, and it's not indirect. You also need to listen to the Mike Birbiglia bit about talking about Glamazon.com. They would take care of it provided I do not mention their company by name. Glamazon.com, consider that promise kept. Like you couldn't tell what it was. Good bit.
What is he talking about?
It was about a TV that was broke, and Amazon wouldn't pay for it.
Oh, he was talking
delivery
about
company-
Amazon.
Yes. Yeah, Glamazon.com. We're not saying no. You can't say the name. Hey, they're coming to green.
You take us back.
Okay. Joshua Clements. 92 car, leading them down off turn number 7. Looking for the green to come out. Pace car in the pit lane. Seen a really late green here, and it looks like that's going to continue. Green flag in the air. Clemens leads him down the front stretch, heading into that sharp 90-degree corner at the bottom of the hill. Ricky J already taking a peek to the inside.
Into turn
Hey.
1, off of turn number 2.
off the
Ricky
curb.
J with the lead.
Oh! Got loose, hangs onto it, through the grass.
Clemens trying to get those tires up to temperature so they can kind of equalize out right now. That's going to be the struggle for this 92 as the 93 pulls away with the lead.
Ricky J wasted no time in getting around that 92 on that restart. Oh, hang on to it, Joshua. Drifting it through the inner loop. Everybody off in the grass.
Silver bullet with the Marcus Ambrose line.
No kidding. Is this that version of the track where they had the oil through,
Yes.
through there? Yeah, okay, that's what I figured. Way to pay homage, guys. Good job.
Now someone needs to wreck Tyler in the S's on the last lap.
Oh, around goes
Magoo!
Magoo. They're going to bring out a caution.
Nope, we stay
Not
green.
yet.
He was far enough away.
Yeah, okay, so now we know the track limits for cautions. That's cool. Side by side into turn 1 for 5th.
Where?
Moyer's backed off.
They're not side by side. What are you talking about?
They were until I said something.
Hmm.
As soon as you put the camera on them, they quit.
Lies, lies, lies.
I'll record my screen and show it to you later. Oh, we bounced off the
Oh,
curb.
no,
Hang
no,
on
no,
to
no,
it.
no, no.
Oh, Moyer's. Now they're side by side. Oh, and around goes Moyer's.
Stay green, go, 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 go.
Get it going, get it going.
We're not going to stay
How
green.
they stayed green on that, but okay.
We're not.
Are we under caution?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, yeah, there. Okay.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
I didn't see any lights, so I was going along with you. All started with Silver Bullet bouncing off the curb. Moyers tried to stay off of him, got in the grass on the outside. Did a great job of hanging on to it as long as he did, and then takes a couple shots off the guardrail. And I'm pretty sure some people in the campsites are also taking a few shots off the guardrail.
Well, now this race is going to be in September now, this year for the NASCAR Cup Series, right?
It is, yes.
I think it's getting taken out of the playoffs for next year, though, hopefully. Maybe? I don't know.
That's the rumor, yeah.
Hope so.
But I don't like the tracks that they were thinking about putting in, but I can't remember off the top of my head what they were. I just remember I didn't like them.
Because Gateway was one of them.
Gateway was one,
Darlington's going back in.
which is good. I like that.
And then New Hampshire.
Yeah, it was Loudon. Yeah, I was like, all right, whatever. I mean, it's been in the playoffs before, but yeah, whatever.
So many flat tracks.
Skill tracks.
Christopher Bell's going to win the championship next year. Telling you. I tell you what. Christopher Bell or Ryan Blaney. Those should be the favorites.
Watch Blaney win it this year and then go for a three-peat.
I think I would die. Honestly, that would be so cool.
Dang it.
I like it. Ryan, I'm not muting you. Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney is the only person from that claims he's from Ohio, because he's not actually from Ohio, folks.
Where
Believe
was
it
he
or not.
born? North Carolina?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's like, oh, but my family's from Ohio. He's the only person with ties to Ohio that I will root for. How about that?
Okay.
Is that fair?
I'm with you. I'm with you. What?
Unless they
Up the
get rid
nose
of...
is not good.
Unless... I wouldn't think it would be.
No.
Unless they come to the University of Michigan, then they kind of get some of the Ohio stink off of them, but that you can never truly wash that away.
I can see how that could be a problem.
Yeah. Oh, you're from Ohio? Yeah, no, I no longer find you as someone that I want to talk to, you know?
I no longer find you
Attractive.
acceptable as a human.
Oh, well, yeah, that too.
Escalated quickly.
Zach, you missed nothing.
You missed a couple spins.
Yeah.
And Joe's internet crapping out. I think that was about 20 minutes ago, wasn't it?
I don't know. I'll get yelled at.
The second time? Yeah.
I'll get yelled at. It's okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Dang it, Joe!
Man, what?
That still peaked.
I did, didn't it?
It did.
I was a mile away from the microphone. I'll step out of the studio next
You're
time.
too... I don't think we'll be able to hear you then at all. Mister, I got a soundproof studio.
Oh, kind of. It's well insulated. How's that?
Well insulated?
Well insulated, yeah. The ceiling, all the walls. Honestly, I think the most completely insulated room in my house, actually, which is kind of sad. All right. It's been 3 laps.
Yep.
For some reason, I have that song. It's been 1 week. Tyler, thinking about it? Yep.
Yeah.
Top 3 stay out.
Yeah.
Now we have a little split strategy. Not by much, but a little bit of one. Silver Bullet. Or is Tyler just going that slow? Silver Bullet just blew past Tyler Mallon on the pit road.
He might be taking a run for the hills.
Did he know what the pit road speed was?
Definitely. I think he might be going to use a certain porta-john.
It looked like he really needed to go. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to sit there for a minute. I wouldn't know why.
Don't worry about it.
He might have been claiming the yellow. I didn't think about that.
Why?
He did bounce off the curb, and that caused Moyers to go for a ride. So maybe he feels bad. Didn't even think about that. I just thought it was funny. He was going to the pit road 10 mile an hour faster than everybody. Ricky J is so far
Class of the field so
class
far?
of the field to a point, yeah. He hasn't really been pulling away necessarily, but
They're keeping with.
He's definitely keeping with. But now they're going to be on slightly older tires than 4th on back. I don't think at this point it's going to be that much of a factor, I don't think, because we saw Clemens take 2, and he's still there in 2nd. Didn't really, I mean, Ricky J just has a blindingly fast car. So, kind of hard to judge that. I think we watch Clemens at least maintain 2nd or 3rd, that area, until the next pit stop. I think we'll consider that 2-tire stop a success.
What do you think is going to happen here on this restart, Chris?
Ricky J is going to get a great restart, and everybody else is going to be fighting for table scraps.
You like table scraps?
Depends on what's being scrapped.
Eggs.
Are they fried?
Eggs.
Yeah. How are they made?
Just eggs.
Just eggs, like raw. How can you scrap raw eggs?
I'm not going to tell you what the table scraps are if I just said eggs. Like, why does it matter if they're scraps? They're small. It doesn't matter if it's scrambled or fried or over easy or. You're insufferable. Ricky J leads us back to green.
Oh, believe me, I'm suffering. All right, here we go.
Into the restart zone. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Green flag. Green, green, green.
Punched up back around 7th.
Whoop.
Oh, look at this. Clemens to the bottom.
Come on,
Okay.
get him. Get him. Come on.
I lied completely.
Oh, no.
Nice move, though. Look at Miller to the outside through the runoff. He's going to clip the grass. Look out.
Terry Scott taking a spot away from Moyers there.
Moyers trying to take it back and does.
Into the bus stop.
I just can't believe how much speed you carry into that bus stop and then through it.
Oh, yeah. Remember, they're all trying to make it just a straight corner into the carousel.
I just find it amazing that they put in that chicane after J.D. McDuffie was killed in 91 here. And they're now running just as fast, if not faster, through that section than what they did that day. Oh, Mallon got a little squirrely off a 7. Several of them kind of four-wheel drifting off that corner. Moyers has worked his way back up to 5th.
Oh, that 67's fast.
Yeah, he is.
He's going to have to... He's working off of a deficit right now to these other leaders, but he's fast.
Yeah, he didn't take a qualifying time. He started last. Already had a spin, some contact, but already back up to 5th.
Started holster on the field, not shotgun.
I like that. It's good. Even the sound effect worked. Yeah, he's trying to run down that top 4. Ricky J getting a little bit of a gap between himself and Clements now. Yeah, this place is just so much fun to drive, to watch a race at. It's a deceptively easy road course. Side by side, back around 7th. Terry Scott. Oh, Kenny Hansen make contact.
Little argy-bargy there from Hansen into Terry Scott.
Woo. Side by side into the S's. Something's got to give there a little bit. Terry's going to give him room on the bottom. Backs out completely.
Terry's going to give up 2 spots there.
Yep. He kind of had to. He was offline. Didn't really have any place to go there.
I mean, he didn't have to.
He didn't have to, but that was the smart move.
That was the smart move.
Every once in a while, you see one of those.
A smart move?
A smart move. Yeah.
Here
Every
you
once in
see
a
him
while.
more often than not.
Yeah, exactly.
Other places,
Yeah. We won't name names.
Fast 29. What?
Yeah.
Huh?
You're exactly right.
Huh?
Not by me, but
I
whoa,
was
Monty
saying,
Keller.
I was
He
saying
got loose through
specifically
6.
by you.
Yeah.
Silver Bullet going on brain fade there. He's going on brain fade. Wow.
That
was the sentence I was going to say.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Ricky J out in front of the field, though, stretching his lead.
Give a shout out to Hez Hardy real quick. He's solidly in 6th. Nobody around him. Logging some laps. First start in several races for him. Can't remember the last one he was in, but solidly in 6th place and just actually turned his fastest lap of the race, a little over a minute 12. Everybody's pretty well putting down some laps right now. Ricky J with his fastest lap of the race last time by, a minute 10.9. Second place. Got to give a call to Joshua Clements' last lap. All ones. Well done.
That's exquisite.
Yeah, that is perfect. Minute 11.111. This time by 0.257. Now, what is cool about this version of the track is that runoff in turn 1. You can get such a run if you use it. Some versions actually have that pavement extended where that grass is going into turn 2, and you can just basically go flat out all the way through that.
That's kind of scary.
It is very scary. And you can turn some like minute 8, minute 9 laps consistently doing that.
Zach isn't cultured enough, apparently, to know what you're talking about.
No, not flat out through 1. You still got to lift. But, I mean, you can just floor it so early. Like you turn in and you're back on the gas. And then you use all the runoff coming off.
Oh?
Oh, the version I'm talking about doesn't have a bump on the curb. I want to say it's one of the Cheez-It versions. The Cheez-It at the Glen version. With like the orange curbs.
I got a question for you, Chris. Why did they call the races the insert sponsor name at the Glen? Go bowling at the Glen? I mean, that one sounds good.
To be different. That the stupid sponsors like that were like the Centurion Boats at the Glen. That one was dumb.
Yeah.
But at the Glen just rolled off the tongue. I loved that one.
Mm.
I hate they don't call it that anymore. Go bowling at the Glen. That's solid.
Tyler Mellon has won the championship. Joshua Clements is second in the championship. I believe Steve Grant was third in the points coming into tonight, but not here this evening. So I think Clements gonna kind of lock up that second place.
Pad that up. Yep.
Yeah. Don't have the exact points right out in front of me.
Miller just overshot turn 1. Mallon trying to take advantage of it.
Because we have drop races here at Bomb Squad, the points are kind of tabulated a little bit differently than what we'd see online. So Tyler Mellon, most likely, all but has clinched the championship, just has to finish out the season. And 2 races after tonight left.
And actually, that move that I saw with Miller and Mallon just a second ago, Miller dive bombed Mallon going into turn 1, overshot it, bounced across the curb, went through the grass going into turn 2, maintained control, and grabbed third. So he was actually taking that spot from Mallon, not the other way around.
Zach, apparently Chris is just better than you.
Yeah, you're right. But I think it was the setup we were running it. You could bounce across that pretty good and not lose control, I think.
Chris is just better.
No. This is the only road course I was anywhere good at, to be honest with you. But I was still like 8th or 9th in that league.
Built different. Chris Pickett.
I resemble that remark.
Upcoming
Not
races here on JTN. 1 week from tonight, we head to the Texas Motor Speedway. Penultimate race of the Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series season. 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time for that one. Then the following week, the final race of the Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series season from the Homestead Miami Speedway. August 1st, 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Then Sunday, August 4th, Fast Renegade Cup Series action heads to Colorado Speedway. 9 p.m. Eastern Time. All of those races, of course, live right here only on JTN.
Penultimate. Joe's been getting the dictionary up.
I just hear them say that word a lot on TV. Don't give me that much credit.
Hey, well, you knew when to use it.
Did I?
Yes.
I use words incorrectly all the time. I'm like the idiot guy from Romeo and Juliet. I forget his name.
Romeo?
No, but that's a good guess. And it's not Juliet either.
Okay. Well, those are my two guesses. I'm done. Wiley King's made contact with something somewhere. His entire back end is destroyed.
Torn up.
Yeah. That Pontiac's about 3 feet shorter in the back end.
A lot of Pontiacs are like that.
That is true. So he's got the look. Got it down.
Our top 5 are kind of in their own little grouping, with Ricky J out in front of that group. He's part of the top 5, so I don't know sentences, but
We do great coverage, Joe. 6 laps ago, Wiley spun in the bus stop.
we do great coverage.
Yes.
Apparently our cameras didn't get it.
Yep. He was running at the back of the field, missed the first part of the chicane back there, and spun it across the curb and backed it into the tire barrier. Mallon's retaken third away from Miller in that exchange. Mallon's starting to sheet right now. I take it back. He's actually faster than Ricky J right now. About 0.2 of a second. Which with the lead he's got, that doesn't mean squat. So.
Tyler Mallon was able to get back by Miller.
I think Miller's starting to struggle with that car just a little bit, especially through turn 1. In the last couple of times coming through there, borderline out of control across the curb. Oh, Monty Keller back toward the back of the field, coming off turn 7, just about caught the pit wall coming off there. He's been struggling with that car all night, too. That 028.
Well, we're kind of settling in a little bit here before this
Clements in the pits.
round of pit stops as they've begun.
I was about to say, I was literally about to ask you, Joe, what was the pit window? And,
now.
Apparently right now. I remember Clemens, Ricky J, and Miller are on the same pit sequence right now.
Everyone else had pit under that last caution. Oh, Moyers is around.
Oh, that's a shame. Is that going to bring out a caution?
He's going to get turned around. He's turned around.
Is coming.
We'll stay green. He got turned around in time, and I think Clemens probably would have liked to see a caution there.
I was about to say, that would have worked out perfectly.
They got him out in front with poor fresh Mr. Feelgoods.
And that's right. They all pitted on that last pit stop. That's right.
No, they didn't.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Top 3 didn't.
I was making sure you were paying attention.
And Clements, Ricky J, and
Miller.
Miller didn't pit.
Yep.
Christopher.
So they should be the first ones to come in, obviously. They're 3 laps difference between those. And Ricky J in this time.
Miller in.
Oh, Mallon just caught the wall off of 7.
Trying to run some fast laps here while he's got clean air.
That didn't work.
Oh.
He lost 0.8 of a second.
I said
just doing
fast
that.
laps. I said fast laps.
Miller's in as well, so that completes that cycle for the top 3. Now it's really going to be spread out here. You got Mallon leading by 1 mile and 2/3. Hez has moved up to second. Hez Hardy. Moyers is in the pits now as well. Hanson's going to move up to 3rd. Silver Bullet, and then Terry Scott at the moment is your top 5 as it cycles through. Ricky J completing his pit stop. He's off the pit lane now. Clemens closed the gap a little bit on him. Not by much.
Here comes the 18 down pit road. See if Hezzy comes down.
Let's see if Hezzy's going to lead a lap. Maybe?
Nope.
Nope, he's wanted down. Here he comes. So given that the top 2 in that pit sequence are coming in now, you probably want to stay on with them when you don't want to stay out.
Yeah.
So I think everybody's going to come in. Here comes Hanson. Yep. I think everybody's going to come in right here. Well, I may have lied. Yep. Silver Bullet's staying out.
Terry Scott's staying out.
Yep. So got a little bit of a differing strategy here.
Brain Fade staying out. Magoo staying out. Here comes Ricky J making some passes here. So, car that should cycle out as the lead is the 93.
Yeah, Ricky J moving inside of Brain Fade here in turn 1. Oh, boy, that was tight. That'll put, right now, Ricky J into 5th on the board at the moment until this cycles through. Has off the pit road now. Hanson heading out. And now we'll see who cycles around this time and makes a pit stop. Oh, Terry Scott just locked it up. That's the smoke you see coming into 6.
He keeps it going. We're all good.
Yep,
We're all good.
Yeah, he just locked it up. He didn't spin. Just locked it up. I guarantee he's spinning this time.
Keep driving, Pony Boy.
Yep, he's coming in. Silver Bullet's going to stay out 1 more.
Trying to stretch it.
He got that lap led that time. He didn't lead the last one. Ricky is now 2nd.
And he's coming in a hurry.
Here comes Lemons clearing Brain Fade to get him back in contact with Ricky J. About a straight ahead.
Allen in 3rd in the 18. And Miller right there in 4th.
He's trying to work his way through this traffic, too. He's got Magoo right in front of him. He'll have a Brain Fade there.
We'll move over. That 144 still has to pit as well as the 49. There's 7 corners, so all the folks that have voted 11, you are wrong.
Oh, Magoo just overshot the bus stop.
That's okay, he's good.
He's fine.
He's got it.
Yep, he's good. Mal and Miller both clear Brain Fade. So now top 4 have pitted, and they're all right there together.
Yeah,
Silver Bullet should be big this time. Yep, here he comes. There's Ricky J to the lead.
8 laps to go here from Watkins Glen.
Oh, Miller. Holy crud, he got sideways 7. Flash 11.
Miller trying to chase down Tyler Mallon for the final spot up on the podium.
I think even with that, he gained time. They lose it again off 1. That's where that 86 has been struggling a little bit, right off corner exit of turn 1. That corner, you can gain some time, but you can really lose some time there if you don't get it right. Warriors, even with that spin, he's back up to 5th. Oh, Hez, hang on to it. Hez is around off the inner loop. Into the tire barrier, and he's just parked it.
We'll stay green.
Nope, no caution, but that's unfortunate. Just kind of overcooked it going to the inner loop, and around he went.
Chris, it is back.
No, we lose the
We
feed
did.
again. You bumped the antenna?
I guess. Folks, you're probably hearing some of this somewhere. Someone's hearing this. We still got... Maybe not. I don't know. Apologies again, folks, for some of the internet issues we've had tonight. I don't typically have this many issues, but
Yeah.
yeah. Apologies.
Just blame the Fast 29 curse.
That's not fair.
Oh, wow. Malin in the grass down the front stretch. Don't think that was his plan there.
I don't think so either. Just trying to stay ahead of this 86 right now. Miller trying all he can to try to get to the back bumper of this 18 car right now.
That's definitely the best battle on the field right now. I think Malin was trying to get 3rd place money and an extra bonus for mowing the grass.
Get a little lawn care, send him a bill.
There's a little Tyler Malin lawn care and tire center. And foot massage. I don't know. He does it all. Love how they're still fighting about how many turns there are in the chat.
I love it. I love it. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Make sure you hit the like button too, folks, if you haven't already. We appreciate you as always. Giving us some love and support.
All right, so right now, Ricky J is holding a 3.3 second lead over Clemens. Clemens is about 0.2 of a second slower than Ricky J, but he just turned his fastest lap doing that. Tyler Malin in 3rd also just turned his fastest lap. That was a touch faster than the leader, but he is almost 6 seconds back. Miller also turned his fastest lap of the race.
He's driving through the grass and the bus
and
stop.
through the grass, yep. That's probably helping the time a little.
Cools down the tires a little bit too.
It does, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And you get the bonus for mowing the grass.
How much do you think that bonus is?
Depends on how much you mow.
But like at a say cubic foot rate.
A cubic foot, pennies on the dollar probably.
I guess it'd be
Maybe
a
an
square
attaboy.
foot.
Maybe not a
Maybe not a cubic
little pat
foot.
on the back.
Square foot. How much for a square
Square-
foot? Is it still
square foot?
pennies on a dollar?
Probably.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'm
Probably the opposite. You need to
Oh.
put down some new turf.
4 to go.
Yeah, that time Ricky J was faster than everybody.
Everybody get tonight.
He is putting on a clinic.
Yeah, pretty much
Tell you
led
what,
every green
he
flag
just-
lap he was trying to lead, right?
Yep, pretty close to it. If you're him, you're just like, okay, I'm turning some good laps. I've got a huge lead. I'm 4 seconds up. Just don't put a wheel wrong. Don't overcook a corner. Bring this thing home. He's going to have to fight through a little bit of traffic here before it's over. We see brain fade up there. It's the first car, and then going down the hill in front of him. That's, oh, I lost it. It's a silver bullet up there. Brain fade's going to move over. Gave him plenty of room. Probably not the best place to do that, but it worked out. Oh, Magoo's off in turn 6 into the sand. He's going to be stuck in there. He's trying to get out. He's good, and we stay green. Great job of getting out of there. Coming to 2 to go for Ricky J.
Ricky J's just, like you said, he's set sail right now. He's just dotting his I's, crossing his T's, minding his P's and Q's.
All of the alphabet.
LMNOPs, QRX, TUV, WX,
E-I-E-I-O.
YZ, LMNOP, ABC, GFD.
Easy as 1, 2, 3.
I don't know the alphabet, Chris.
Clearly. It's okay.
But what if they ask me to say it backwards?
I've always wondered that too. That's why I don't drink.
What a reason.
I know,
Ricky
right?
J's out in front.
I also don't weave in traffic either. Just to be on the safe side.
Straight.
Straight. 10 and 2.
10 and 2, baby. 10 and 2. They actually say 9 and 3 now.
Yeah, I can do it too. Or was it 5 and 7?
Yeah, I do 5 and 7.
Yep.
White flag in the air, 1 lap to go, presented by Death Craver. You can check out the novel by Zach Rogers, out now on Amazon. Death Craver, 1 to go. No, I'm not saying the alphabet backwards. This is where I can be really cheeky and look it up real quick on a cellular device. I'm not going to do that because that's just cheating. But I guess I'm going to jail tonight. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Let's see if...
Cries.
Battle for third, heating up a little bit back here. We'll stay on the leaders. Okay, there we go. There's the battle. Miller's trying to close on Malin here. Miller, he's going to think about getting him in the last corner. Ricky J is going to come across the line.
Ricky J takes home the checkered flag here tonight. Joshua Clements in second. Tyler Mellon rounding out your podium. Miller there in fourth. Rounding out your top 5 going to be Joshua Moyers in the 67.
And 6th place is in the inner loop. That's how spread out this place is. Ken Hansen. Monty Keller, hard fought 7th there if he can come around. He's had a couple of off-track excursions this evening. I think he's going to bring it home in 7th back there. Get through these last couple corners. And he'll do it. If I was Silver Bullet, I probably would have just let Ricky J go by so I wouldn't have to do this last lap. But there he is.
Where is Ricky J?
Right there.
Found him.
There he is.
Josh Clements got all tore up.
Oh, they must have had some fun on the backstretch then.
All torn up. There's a little love fest going on between these two.
Oh. Mallon turned Clements around.
That's a
off the
fine.
interloop.
That's a penalty. That's a $50,000 fine.
I mean, he left hooked him.
Oh, that's a 25-point penalty
rear.
fine. And a $50,000 fine. And, let's make it like 400-point penalty. While we're at it.
Make the championship interesting, you say?
Sure.
Yeah.
Ricky J brings it around. He'll burn it down for the fans here on the front stretch at Watkins Glen.
Mallon's going backward up the pit lane.
All right, move on to our post-race results. Talk with our top 3 finishers here tonight. Chris, you want to get those started?
We can get them started. Let's see if we can get anybody on the horn here.
Looks like they're all ready.
I think they're ready, yeah. Start with third. Let's bring in Tyler Mallon, driver number 18, Interstate Batteries Camry. You got a copy?
I got a copy. Hi, Bristol.
And a bark, yeah. And he goes mute. All right, cool. All right. Well, Tyler, you finished third here tonight. Still padding that points lead. Tell us about your run tonight, bud.
Oh, we had a good run tonight. These road courses it's not my best track type. I feel like it's kind of a strain on this team when we come here, but I'm very happy with the third place. I had a little bit of difficulty navigating lap traffic. That was on me. I didn't get around them as quickly as I could have, and it probably cost us a shot at the second, but it is what it is. It's just a lot of fun to be out here and run these laps.
Yeah, it looked like it was a lot of fun for you guys out there tonight. Pit stop sequence of that. There was 3 of them that stayed out. You didn't pit on that one, or excuse me, I got it backward. The top 3 stayed out on that one caution. You ended up first out of the ones that pitted. Was that any type of a strategy call at all there that you were thinking, or what was the strategy on that? Just kind of not do what the leader did?
I was hoping that tires would play a little more of a factor than they did. They really weren't too relevant all night. But and I was also hoping we get another caution and then the top 3 would pit and nobody else would. And that I feel like would have probably been the best outcome for me. But I don't know. It didn't go the way I was hoping. But we still got a great finish out of it. And it was really just lucky that everyone else behind me pitted. So
Yep.
That was pretty lucky. Track position was a huge thing all night, and I probably would have struggled to get back up through the field if I didn't start up front.
Yep. Typical road course situation, strategy, and hope that the situation comes out to where your strategy works.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean,
Yep.
At least we don't have stages like those idiots in NASCAR do. So,
Ooh, fighting
Go
words.
BSR.
Yeah, there we go. I like it. All right, Tyler. Well, you know the drill.
Well, first off, thank you to you guys for broadcasting. You and Joe and Bristol always do a fantastic job. Let's see. Thank you to Interstate Batteries for being on the car. Thank you to everyone at Bomb Squad Racing for being a great group of guys to race with. If you're looking to maybe see what we're all about, we have a Discord now. You can, I'm sure. I think that's in the
Yes.
stream description. And subscribe to JTN, obviously. And what else? Brian and Kathy Boyles for putting the show on, and on JTN, and Magoo for starting this whole thing.
All right. Well, congratulations, Tyler, on a strong third place finish and getting closer and closer to locking up that championship in this season. Congratulations. We'll see you next week at Texas.
Thank you very much.
Tyler Mallon, driver number 18, Interstate Batteries Camry, finishes third here tonight. Second place finisher, Joshua Clements in the number 92 Lowe's machine. You got a copy, bud?
I do got a copy.
Hey, there he is. So strategy didn't quite work exactly the way you wanted to tonight, but you still came out with a second place finish. Tell us about your run, bud.
Yeah, I had to try something. Vicky was just pretty lights out. Especially, I could not. My main issue with turn one and like through the S's, I felt like I was losing like 2/10 a lap. So I was like, okay, let me try to get track position. And then I blew the restart because I didn't know where to brake on a restart. And then I'm back by. But I was able to get around Miller and then just kind of hold it. The tires didn't really fall off until the very end. So I could really just hold it into the until green flag pit stops, and then I got a little lucky with lap traffic compared to my competitors, and able to just hold on to second.
Yeah, that was a pretty bonsai move you made on Ricky J going in the corner. Was that pretty much your only shot right there, you thought?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna. He was certainly faster. I mean, I was sending it, especially into the bus stop, just trying anything to get every little bit. I could never figure out the lap time. I tried so many setups in practice, and I was like, I can't. Best I got was like a fluke like 10.8 run, 10.8 like lap time, and they were running sixes. So I couldn't keep up with that. So very happy with the second that. But yeah, it was like, well, Vicky passed me on a restart. Maybe I can get it back to him. And I just didn't have. I think I locked it up even a little bit, trying to send it in on Vicky. So, but able to hold on the very minimum.
Hey, you made it look good anyway, so we'll take that. So great job on that. How hard is this place to set up for?
Oh my god, I have no idea. It's so I had a base setup, I ran it, and then I was like, okay, I need to make it looser. How do I make it looser? No idea. Tried camber, tried springs, tried weight. It made it a little bit more unstable and maybe a tick faster. I have no idea. I need to go back to the drawing board, and like I said, like I could have ran this race with like 5 different setups that were so different, and they all would have been the same lap time. I don't know what to do differently here.
Well, you definitely bounced it into second place. So that's a good job by you on that. So congratulations on that. Floor is yours. You know what to do on the shout outs, bud.
Yeah, thanks to Lowe's sponsoring me this week against the Will. I'm sure they're very happy and have no idea that they're sponsored by me, but oh well. Thanks to Tyler for the base setup that I was able to build off of and then mauled my brain over for a couple hours. And yeah, thanks for having a computer that doesn't flip out. That's always nice. Doesn't always happen. And happy to move on to next week.
All right. Well, congratulations, Joshua Clements. Second place finish tonight, and we'll see you next week at Texas.
See you next week.
All right. Joshua Clements, driver number 92,
And
Lowe's machine,
Chris,
finishes second tonight.
Chris, I'm
Yes,
down
Joe.
here, and I'm in victory lane with the driver of the number 93 BSR Ricky J. Ricky, do you got a copy there, buddy?
Hi, Joe.
Oh my goodness, buddy. 28 of 32. How'd you do it?
A lot of help, a lot of practice, a lot of work,
Wow.
a lot of time,
Wow.
a lot of everything.
You're a busy guy these days. How'd you squeeze us in tonight?
I gave in to peer pressure.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Folks out there, don't do that. Don't give it into peer pressure. Be your own person.
No, don't be late to work. Okay.
Are you late to work?
Well, I am late to work.
Okay.
Incredible.
Before we let you go, Ricky, why don't you give some shout outs to the folks at home? We'll let you get on your way.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good, dude.
I'm good. I'm chilling. No, it was a really fun race. So glad to have decided to choose this one to bend the rules a little bit so I can run on scheduled event. I just want to say thank you to everybody here at BSR for everything. Honestly, great group of guys, phenomenal group of guys. Just want to say thank you to Joshua, Tyler, Brian, and Kathy Wills from Wills Truckin'. Joshua Moyers, Goose, that was great. Great to see you. Great to see HP. Great to see everybody here at BSR. We have a lot of fun, a lot of great competitive racing, and just an awesome group of guys to hang out with. Thank you to everybody. Glad I chose this one. That's all I can say. It was a great drive. Shout out to Brandon Hawkin. Wish you were here. He's not here. He's a goob. I don't know where he is. And yeah, just thank you to everybody for everything and continuing to put on, great racing every week. It's the best fulfillment that I have. So I just appreciate all of it, and I know I'm kind of lost for words, but
Well,
that's pretty much it.
Well, Ricky, again, congratulations on a big win here tonight. Dominant performance. Pleasure to get to pick your brain real quick down in victory lane. Go celebrate it. Go get to work too, buddy. Go pay your bills, man.
Man, it's just an overwhelming feeling. I wish I had all the perfect answers and could always put together a perfect interview, but I feel like I never do. So
No, this is perfect. This is perfect.
This could be the best thing ever.
This sums up a Ricky J interview right here. This is it.
It's a Ricky J interview.
That's right. Hey, as long as it's authentically you, I don't care, you know? So that's what I want. Authenticity. And you gave it to us, Ricky.
Authenticity.
Congratulations on the win, buddy.
Bye.
BSR Ricky J, driver of the number 93, a race winner tonight. We got guys skipping work to race in Bomb Squad. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. I don't have any other cells for the league, right? Like, just
the winner has to rush victory lane to go to work.
Work.
That's a new one.
Don't quit your day job, folks. Don't quit your day job. But Chris, fun time tonight here from Watkins Glen. Last road course of the year. 2 weeks left on the 1.5 miles. What are we in store for next week at Texas and then the following at Homestead?
It's going to be obviously the championship and second place are pretty well locked in. But everybody else is going to be kind of fighting for those third through point spots, and Texas and Homestead, those are two really tricky 1.5 miles. They can be slick and treacherous at times, both of them. So tune in. It's going to be fun.
Again, folks, can't thank you enough for tuning in to JTN here tonight. Make sure if you haven't already, drop a like on the video and subscribe. Again, doing so helps support us so much here on JTN, JoeTowNetwork. Big thank you, as always, goes out to the folks here at the Bomb Squad Racing League, the entire group of admins for their constant support of us. And as always, a big thank you to Brian and Kathy Voiles Trucking for their constant support, not only our broadcast here on Thursday night, but also the entire Bomb Squad Racing League. With all that being said, though, folks, for all of us here at JTN, for Bristol, our producer, for my colleague, Chris Pickett, I've been Joe Twansky. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I'll see you guys next time live right here on JTN. So long for now, folks.
3 wide for second, but Sean Whitehill is going to bring it home and win the race at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Ricky J closing up off turn 4. He's going to have a run to the inside. He blocks into the grass. Check it out. Hardy wins it.
Ricky, what's going on in your brain right now?
Yeah, putting on 4 big rubber shoes and 2 gallons of, 2 cans of exploding dino juice here, Joe.
Down to the tunnel turn. These guys are throwing it through there and around to the back the wall, as well as RJ Bishop. Down in front of Keith Hughes. Oh, no! Big hit. RJ Bishop. Oh, my God. Ricky big J big crashed into the wall. The leaders have wrecked. Ricky J is upside down. Magoo is hard on the wall. Tyler Mallon escapes with no damage. Everybody else in this main group, including Nelly, is junk.
Through the north chute, they'll go. The 24's into the wall. Almost contact there. The 10 with the shallow entry into turn 4. It's going to be a drag race down the front straightaway. Folks, the 24's in the wall. They make contact around. Napick goes on through the flip. Rich Napick's going to win the Culver Block 200 in thrilling fashion.